Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we have a new topic. You know, if you go in YouTube, you will see there's too many videos posted by Muslims versus Hindus and vice versa. And supposedly each part of them want to prove to the other person that he is silly or stupid. You know, when I don't take a side anyway, you know, doesn't matter who you are. And I find that both sides, they are kind of silly. And don't rush into conclusion, just listen carefully and let us see. So, Sadhguru destroys Zakir Naik. You know, those titles are very, I mean, Christian Prince being destroyed, David Wood destroyed Ottoman destroyed the Christian Prince. I mean, everybody destroying everybody. You know, we are in the world of destruction. But let us see how funny the argument is of both of them. But let us start first with the lies of Zakir Naik. Either he's a liar or he's a fool. You choose one if you're a Muslim. This is brother Dr. Zakir Naik, who is going to teach you what Allah is about, brother Athar. Okay, Zakir Naik, go ahead, Zakir. So this is a Hindu person asking Zakir Naik a question.
I want to say, on the occasion of Bakrid and other occasion as well.
All okay. I'll answer both. On the occasion of Bakrid, Allah says in the Quran in Surah Hajj, chapter number 22, that the blood and the meat does not go to Allah, it is your piety which goes to Allah. So unlike other religions, in other religions when they sacrifice the goat and keep it in the altar in the name of deity. And
so what is halal food, you stupid? Isn't it all halal food is in the name of deity when you sacrifice? Don't you say Allah? You have to say Allahu Akbar. Secondly, he said that the blood and the meat doesn't go to Allah. Is that true? Let us go to the Quran. Just to show you how easy it is to get them busted. This is why they run away from debating me. According to the Quran, the first one who asked a human being to do sacrifice, it was Allah. You see, the Muslims, they have tons of articles, videos saying that there is many religion, they ask for sacrifice. Even the Christian, they say Jesus sacrificed himself. It's not us, we sacrificed him. Sacrifice himself doesn't mean that he went and he said, he put us a knife in his chest and he said, I'm going to kill myself to you. Sacrifice himself mean he knew what is going to happen to him. Still, he did not run away like the coward Muhammad. When the attack happened, he go and hide between the legs of Aisha. Not like Isa in the Quran, where Allah, he hided him and he took him to heaven and he cloned someone to look like him. So Jesus in the Bible, he sacrificed himself as a hero for us. He died for us. He did not run or ask us to die for him. In the Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 27, if we can call it a chapter, because all the Quran is funny. And by the way, even the Quran is trying to copy the Bible. You see, Islam does not have chapters. Nowhere. You go and ask the Muslim, where do you get the word even chapter? Where do you get even the word verses? Where do you get the word, you know, where do you get this from? Ayah, the word ayah is about the perfection. Anything is coming from Allah, supposedly is perfect. Ayah, that's what ayah mean. Ayah does not mean a verse. So even those, or the Quran, it was a counterfeit of how the Bible written. Otherwise, Allah did not give Muhammad a chapter called the chapter of Al-Ma'idah, the table, or the chapter of the elephant, or the spider. You feel like you are in a zoo. In chapter 5, if we can call it chapter, verse number 27, it says, O Muhammad. Now, it doesn't say in the Quran, O Muhammad, by the way. But the translator, he's trying to tell you that this was a statement from Allah to Muhammad. Recite to them, to who? To the Jews. Oh, okay. So you see, Muhammad is teaching the Jews. And what do you want more? The rabbis, all of them, they are sitting like a babies. You know, Muhammad is the teacher, you know. Yeah. Okay, tell them the story of the two sons of Adam and, you know, the story of the two sons of Adam, between two bracket Habil and Abil, or Qabil. In truth, when each of them offered sacrifice to Allah. You see the liar, he just said that we in Islam, it's not like other religion, we don't offer sacrifice to God. Do you see how easy to get them busted with their lies? You see, when you see somebody lying about his religion, obviously he knew that he is following a false religion. Admin, why you don't ban the one who is attacking the Catholic there? What's your job? Anyone attack any other Christian churches, ban him immediately. Why we have admins? So we allow those fools to be around? Muslims, they come here trying to make the Christian fight. A Christian is a true Christian only when he believes that whoever believes in Jesus will be saved. Whoever believes Jesus, this is the word of Jesus, whoever believes in me and I will live. So don't allow a bunch of potatoes who claim to be Christians come in here and make division, divide and conquer, so they can take us away from their topic. But it's not your fault, Abdul. It's the fault of the admin, who they are just sitting there for no reason. So they offer sacrifice to who? To Allah. But the coward Zakir Naik, he says in our religion, we don't offer sacrifice to Allah. Did he say that? In Islam, we don't offer sacrifice to Allah. We don't sacrifice blood to Allah. Let us go back to the video of Zakura. Hey, how are you, Zico? I wish I can have you for 5 minutes. You know, they take advantage of a bunch of fool, and I say the word fool, don't be offended with it, because, you know, foolishness is the superior these days. Nobody have education. So Zakir Naik is as a genius in the front of the fool. But in front of us, in 2 seconds, we got him busted. So, okay, Zakir Naik what? In Islam what?
Occasion of Bakrid, Allah says in the Quran in Surah Hajj, chapter number 22, that the blood and the meat does not go to Allah, it is your piety which goes to Allah. So unlike other religions, in other religions when they sacrifice the goat and keep it in the altar in the name of deity. And who eats? God Almighty eats?
Who eats? Yeah. Let us see if Allah eat or not. Here we go. We go to the Quran, the same chapter, chapter 5, verse number 27. Did Allah eat? Yes. Read carefully with me. The story here, by the way, the summary of the story, that Adam, he have 2 sons. And according to Muslims, Adam, his wife Eve, when she gave birth each time to twin. 1 boy, 1 girl. Now, if a Muslim want to say to me, I'm lying, challenge me, call me, and I will get you busted. I will show you the whole story. So what Adam used to do, supposedly, because it's haram, brother, haram to have sex with your sister. Supposedly, he made it different now. So he married the twin boy of this twin to the other twin girl, not to the same twin girl. Look at this stupidity. I mean, this is the stories, you know, Islamic stories. So now, Adam, his wife, she gave birth to 2 twins as a start. 1 twin have Abel, and the other one, for sure, he have a girl with him. As we said, the twin are not 2 boys. The twin are 1 girl, 1 boy. 1 girl, 1 boy. All right? So one is Abel, and he have a twin. And the other one is Cain, and he have a twin sister. So now what happened? Both of them, they are fighting over 1 girl. Why? Because one of the twin, she have a cross eyes. She have what? Cross eyes. Muhammad Ismail, he is saying he accepted the sacrifice, he did not eat it. Prove it. Prove it. Did Allah take the sacrifice to himself? This is the Muslim answer right away coming. You see, first of all, you did not answer why Zakir Naik is lying, saying we don't sacrifice to Allah blood. Isn't it you now today sacrificing blood? After the fasting and after the Hajj, you practice Adha, which is sacrifice. The biggest occasion in Islam is Adha. But both of them are adha. Even after fasting is adha and after hajj is adha, which means sacrifice. You sacrifice to who? And here, your prophet, he is telling us a story. Allah told him, tell him a story. Okay, what the story is? That there is two sons. They offer sacrifice. Who? It was the idea of whom? The idea of Allah. Allah told Adam, let them both make sacrifice, and the one who I accept sacrifice and I take it, he is approved. So you lied here, my friend. And you said, nothing to do with the blood and meat. What was the sacrifice? Let us see. Let us read together and everybody will laugh at you. What a shameful religion. You see, when a Muslim is ashamed of his religion, he lies. A believer who is proud of it, he will not lie. He will say this is what it is, like it or not. Read carefully. And if you don't like this interpretation, this is Ibn Abbas, we can change it. Which one you want? We can go to Ibn Kathir, we can go to Al-Jalalain, we can go anywhere you want. All is the same garbage. Recite, Muhammad, to them, to the people, to your people, the story of the tale of the two sons. Here you notice how the story changed. Like in the translation it says to the Jews, now here it says to your people. Look like Muhammad people is the Jews. Okay. In truth, okay. And then he says, each offered a sacrifice to Allah, which in Abel's case was a ram. What is the Abdul? He said, we don't offer blood. Is a ram is made of a blood and meat? Ram is made of what? Are you there, Abdul? Ram is made of what? Blood and meat, right? Okay. I don't know, somebody saying what her name, Hatun, she was stabbed. Is that correct information or somebody making things up? Don't post things is not true, otherwise I will block you. So, as you see here, they sacrifice a ram, and the ram is nothing but blood and meat. Nothing but blood and meat. When you say she was stabbed by what? Somebody hit her? Or what? She stabbed by a knife? Well, I don't go by rumors, you know, unless it's confirmed. Do you see it anywhere in the news? As long as it's not in the news, I don't believe anything. So don't spread rumors unless it is confirmed. Everyone, one person, he will come and post a lie. You know, when I was in the USA Army, the Muslim, they spread a lie that I was killed and etc. and blah, 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 blah. And I came, the same day I came in PalTalk, I found Muslims, they have a chat room called Celebrating the Death of a Christian Prince. Right? So, don't go there. Anyway, so as you see, they sacrifice blood, they sacrifice meat, and the one who take the blood and the meat is Allah. Let us see what happened. So in the case of Abel, he sacrificed a ram. In the case of Cain's, he sacrificed some green from heaven. Sorry, some green like crops. And it was accepted from the one which is namely Abel, which means the ram. So what happened? when a fire came down from heaven and consumed his offering. Where is the guy who says Allah don't eat meat? Where is the guy who said don't eat meat? Did the fire came and consume the meat? Are you there? The fire came from heaven and did what? Did the fire barbecue the meat? Did the fire touch the meat, burn the meat? No. Consumed. Who is saying that? This is you. This is your Islamic website, and this is your Islamic scholars, and those are your stories, not mine. So here we see that from the beginning of Islam, supposedly, because Adam, according to Muslims, is a Muslim prophet. Adam himself is a Muslim prophet, right? So the Muslim prophet Adam, Allah told him to tell his two sons who they are fighting over having sex with the women, because the other women, she have cross eyes, which is a very stupid story anyway. And then Allah accepted one sacrifice, rejected the other one. Which one Allah he sacrificed? Which one Allah he accept as a sacrifice? The blood and the meat. And what is namely? Is it a cow? No. Is it a camel? No. It is a ram. And which one is the one Allah he reject? Is the green crops. So for sure Allah is not a vegetarian. So when Zakir Naik, he says such a stupid thing, he is lying. So what the Muslims do when they debate with other beliefs, they don't tell them what their belief is. They lie in order to gain a point. How we can gain a point? So we deny our belief and we claim something totally the opposite from what they believe. Do you think Zakir Naik, the one who memorized the Quran, do not know this verse? And the funny, by the way, it says here in Arabic, Qurban. I think all of you Indian, you use the word, right? Qurban. So the Muslim cannot even deny it. Even there, if you ask them, the word Qurban is coming from where? Is that in Arabic? That's not an Arabic word. Even the word is stolen from different belief. The Qurban. Qurban simply is a word means sacrifice. As simple as that. Muhammad Ismail saying the following. Let us put for you what he put in the screen. Just to show you, first of all, Muhammad Ismail, why you are not saying to us, why you don't answer about your Zakir Naik lying. He said you don't give sacrifice to Allah, you do. You don't give a blood to Allah, you do. And Allah, he take it, yes, he do. Now, listen to this. This is Mr. Muhammad Ismail saying, he accepted Abel's sacrifice because his intention, who care? And what his intention was good. Both of them want to have sex with the women. Look at the intention, guys. The intention was good. What intention? Both they want to marry their sister. What intention? Even this one have an intention. I mean, do you see how you secondly, Allah refused to take the other person because of his bad intention. Show me the reference. Otherwise, you are a fabricator like your prophet, and like Zakir Naik, and like all of you. Why you make things up? And let me get you busted. Allah himself, he don't sacrifice anything except meat, because not only he takes sacrifice as a meat, Allah himself, he sacrificed to himself meat. Let's go to a different verse. In chapter 37, verse number 107, we ransom him with great ransom of sacrifice. Okay, who is the one who's talking? Allah. He ransomed who? Supposedly he ransomed, you know, the Muslim, by the way, they say this is Ishmael, but this is stupid of them to say, because even the Muslim themselves, in their books, they say, most likely, the major number of the scholars agree that this was Isaac. The major number of the scholars, they agree that this was Isaac. If you don't believe me, let me know, call me, and I will show you the reference, and you read by your own. So, and we ransom him, okay, how Allah he ransom the son of Abraham? Look, Allah himself, he do sacrifice too. Not only he takes sacrifice, as in the case of chapter 5, verse 1 to verse 27, and the sacrifice was a ram, Allah himself, he sacrificed by giving a ram. Allah himself, he sacrificed by giving a ram. Let us go and see. Chapter 37, verse number 107. Let us go. And then you will see how Allah himself, he loved to sacrifice a ram. And there we have some questions which Muslim cannot answer anyway. All right. Read with me carefully. This is Ibn Kathir. I have nothing to do with it. This is not my translation, not my book. This is your book. And we ransomed him with a great sacrifice. Who is talking? Allah. So Allah himself, he do sacrifice too. Not only Muslims, they do sacrifice, Allah, he do sacrifice. And the one who use sacrifice there is Muslims and Allah himself. This is not my word. It was reported by Ibn Abbas, may Allah pleased with him, said a ram which has grazed in paradise for 40 years. Allah is a growing sheep in the paradise for 40 years. For 40 years. So Allah, he grew a ram for 40 years, and then Allah, he slaughtered the ram and he gave it as a sacrifice. So why Zakir Naik is lying? Any Muslim can tell us? When a Muslim, he tried to answer, well, I hope she is fine, you know, and this is, you know, I told this lady, you know, she should not go there. She is a woman, and she is short, and she is weak, and, you know, why you go there? You know, for me, I don't, you know, I don't approve what she'd do, but pray for her that she will be fine. And, you know, this is the religion of peace, right? And what that will do anyway? Let us say the Muslim, they stab me, nothing. My books will be more popular, and more people will read it, and Islam is going to be demolished more and more. So don't worry about it. You know, we fear no one. Nothing will change. If Muslims, they kill me tomorrow, who care? My books will stay there forever. Forever. And my videos will stay there forever, and nobody can take them down. So, here you notice, when the Quran say we ransom him with a great sacrifice, Allah himself, he ransom, Allah himself, he sacrifice. And what he sacrificed? He sacrificed blood. Who is a Muslim can tell us why Allah, he sacrificed blood? Any Muslim? See, he accepted a ram and he sacrificed a ram. And not only he sacrificed a ram, Allah was preparing his sacrifice for 40 years. Why 40 years? This is 40 years old ram. This is 40 years old ram was sacrificed by Allah. Any Muslim? So Zakir Naik is a liar. And then what happened? A fire came down and consumed again the ram. So Allah he sacrificed to himself, and Allah he accepts sacrifice from others, and both of them are ram. If you ask the Muslims why it is a ram, they have no answer. Why it's not a camel? Why Muhammad he made the camel lawful then? You see, the Muslim they say is that Muhammad is following Moses. Well, if you are following Moses, you don't legalize the camel. The camel is forbidden to eat. The milk of the camel, the meat of the camel. Aren't you following Moses? Isn't it Moses a Muslim? Here you see the liar, you know, how, he makes things as lawful as he wish. So, the ram, it was given by Allah. The ram was growing by Allah in his farm. Not to forget to mention Allah have a dog too. So now we discover that Allah have a dog and he have a ram. That makes sense. I mean, the ram need a dog. Okay. So he grew the ram for 40 years in order to sacrifice it in the day of Abraham. And then the Muslim they say, well, how in the world do you accept this? That God to forgive your sin, he sent his only begotten son, and the son he sacrificed himself to the Father, so the Father will forgive you. First, this is a false statement we don't believe in. We don't believe that the son he sacrificed himself to the Father. That's absolutely false. The son he sacrificed himself to us in a way that whatever he did is a sacrifice. For God he humbled himself and he come to us in the form of a man. That is a sacrifice. Not only the cross. All the act of Jesus is sacrifice. Sacrifice to come in this earth. Sacrifice to walk with us. Sacrifice to talk to us. And sacrifice to die for us. It's not a sacrifice to the Father. So whoever believes in him, he will be saved. It's not like I give sacrifice and then all of you are saved. No. Whoever believes in what Jesus did, not only the cross, everything. So Muslims always mislead you with false information, give you false information as usual, in order to make you believe that Christianity believe in something which does not exist in our belief. Allah saying to Allah that may Allah forgive your sin. Which Allah is the one who will forgive? Any Muslim? I'm waiting for the Abdul who posed for us this amazing piece of art which make us laugh. We believe in the Trinity. Trinity 3%. It's not the person speaking to himself. 3%. But in the case of Islam, the Muslim they say Allah is not 3%, Allah is just 1%. So Allah saying to Allah, may Allah forgive your sin. Allah is wishing the other Allah to forgive the sin of Muhammad. No problem, my friend, you can disagree with me. For me, I believe women, they should not go in the street, especially they are dealing, especially when you are talking with a religion like Islam. You can do your work in the internet, there's no need to go anywhere anyway. But anyway, this is your opinion and her opinion. Here we go. I am here, I did not go anywhere to any park. I have more than 1,200 people listening. Do I need to go to the park? No. We are today occupied with a way of technology. We can reach the house of Muslims and they cannot stop us. So may Allah forgive your sin. of the past and the future. Allah making a wish to who? Any Muslim can answer us? All the Quran, chapter number 1, chapter, all the Quran is stupid. So the Muslims, they make accusation because they are blind people who do not know what they're in their book. So Zakir Naik, when he is lying that we in Islam we don't give sacrifice to Allah, that is a big fat lie. Actually, today is the biggest day of sacrifice. Go and watch the news. How many animals you just slaughter this day? The coward is your prophet, the one who ran to the Christian king and he bowed down in front of him seeking refugee. Is that true? Is it true that your prophet, he ran away and he put his only cousin, little cousin, Ali, in his bed so he can flee? Coward. You don't risk a child life so you can run. And then when he ran, what he did?